Hello, my fifth grade students. I am going to demonstrate how to solve this by annotating and putting equations. So let's go. I'm going to start off with a highlighter. So as I read it, on Saturday, Mr. Barrow took her dog Lola for their usual walk around Prospect Park. They always take a path that is 3 1/4 miles long. Now, I also notice that it's miles because I want to make sure that I'm always using miles. 3 1/4 miles long. After walking 2 1/4 miles, they run into a friend and decide to stay in the park. How much further will Mr. Barrow need to take Lola to complete the walk later on? So if I just annotate a little, let's make this line smaller. Let's say that this line is the whole walk. The whole walk is 3 1/4 miles. So I know that this is 3 1/4 miles for the entire distance. But they only start off by walking from here approximately 2 1/5 miles. So they've walked 2 1/5 miles. I need to know the distance from here to the end of the path. So I'm looking for how much is left. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to subtract. I'm going to have 3 1/4 subtract 2 1/5. I notice that the denominators of the fractions are different. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find a common denominator. In order to do that, I'm going to have to multiply. So if I see 1/4 and 1/5, I need a common denominator with those fractions. I can multiply 4 and 5, and I'm going to have 20 for this fraction, and I'm going to have 20 for my new fraction for 1/5. Now, if I'm multiplying 4 times 5 to get 20, I have to multiply 1 times 5. You can also think of it as cross-multiplying 5 times 1. So 1/4 now becomes 5/20. This is my equivalent fraction. So what is an equivalent fraction to 1/5? Well, if I multiplied 5 times 4 to get 20, then I multiply 4 times 1. So 4/20 is the same as 1/5. Now, it's as far from over. Now I have my new equation. I have 3 5/20 subtract 2 and 4/20. I notice that the first fraction, 5, is larger than the 4, so I do not need to regroup. I'm simply going to go 3 subtract 2, so those are whole numbers. I'm going to subtract the whole numbers from the whole numbers and the fractions from the fractions. 3 subtract 2 is 1, and I will put my answer, let's say in green, make it a little bit larger. 3 subtract 2 is 1. And then 5/20 subtract 4/20 would be 1/20. So my answer is 1 1/20. If I make this one even bigger, 1 1/20 is my answer. Just to show how did I get the 1, I went, let's see, change this to blue. I went 3 subtract, that's not working. 3 subtract 2 equals 1. And to get the fraction, I did 5/20 subtract 4/20. This is getting too big. Oops, too small. 5/20 subtract 4/20 will be 1/20.